welcome back to my channel. For those of you that are new here, my name is Lisa and I'm a consultant for Usborne Books Canada. I started back in January of this year and have just completely fallen in love with these books. So today I'm going to be sharing with you my latest Usborne Books haul and I hope you enjoy it. I will be doing a close-up flip through video of some of these books later on my channel, so just keep a lookout for that. But for today we're just going to be jumping into the haul, so let's get right into it. Well, the first book was actually just released this month. It was the newest title of the That's Not My series, and it's That's Not My Flamingo. And I love the pink shiny pages, so cute. So if you're not familiar with the That's Not My Book series, they are touchy-feely books, so on every page there's a different texture to feel. So this is That's Not My Flamingo, and my 3-year-old has already gotten his hands on this one and he loves it. We love these books in our home. The next book is another board book. This one is The Night Sounds. I really love the Usborne sound books and definitely plan to get more. They are so amazing. So I'm just going to give you a little peek inside. So for example, it says, "It's the middle of the night and everything is quiet, or is it? Listen carefully, what's making a noise?" So for example, here there's the little church and you just press the little sound prompt. And there's also the owl. And the rain. I really love this book and I feel like the sounds are really realistic and the illustrations are just so bright and beautiful. This is a great bedtime storybook. Next is a book that I was super excited to own. I've been eyeing it for a while and I finally grabbed one, and it is the Usborne Big Book of Colors. This book is just gorgeous. Like, I don't think that it's even gonna show on video how beautiful it is. But I will zoom in a little bit here. So it is a board book, so it's nice and durable, and it's just gorgeous. Like, you could have this on display in your child's room or playroom, or by their art table, or if you homeschool in there. It's just gorgeous. So how cute are the contents? Like, look at that. It looks like a paint tray. I just think that's a really cute touch. So on the first page here we have a color wheel, which I can't see what I'm doing, and just kind of talking a bit about colors here. Oop. There we go. So I'll just show you a few pages. This is the blue page, the orange page, and I'm going to skip ahead to here where we've got white, gray, and black. And then here's all the colors. I forgot to show this page, which is really cool. So we've got this clear sheet in here. I don't know if you can see that. So for example, this yellow circle here, when you put it on the blue apple, it turns green, and when you put it on the pink, orange, or apple, or whatever that is, it turns orange. So it just has a few different shapes that are different colors, and it kind of shows you color changing, like mixing colors together and what color they make. So that's a really cool little detail. I really love this book. This book my son actually chose. He is 12 and he loves this book, and he loves doing the Scratch coding game program. And so he really has enjoyed this book. He already got his hands on this book. So it is a Lift the Flap computers and coding book. It's got over 100 flaps to lift. So it's got some extra links that you can click on for extra resources and help online. So that's cool, and this is just a fun way to learn, I think. I think if you can make an information book into a flap book, it just makes it that much more fun. And I just love the way it's broken down. I feel like it's not so overwhelming than just like pages and pages of writing from top to bottom. I like how it's broken up like this, so There's all these different flaps with different information. This one is what is coding, and it's explaining that. And this was my son's favorite page. This is the what's inside a computer, and so you can just flip it open, and there's flaps, so it's in flaps, and it's just so cool. I don't know if you can see that. This is a board book, so again, it's nice and durable. This page is on how computers think. So if you have a child that is into coding or the Scratch program, this is a very good book. If you hear like a humming sound in the background, that is our heating on right now. So it'll probably turn off in a couple of minutes, but if you're wondering what that sound is, I'm sorry. So I grabbed 3 books from the Usborne Young Reading Program, and they are The Enchanted Castle. My daughter picked these out. This one is from series 2. So for the young reading books, they have series 1 through 4. So this is a series 2. She has read a series 2 book, and it was perfect, and she could even read the harder ones. Like, she also did one from series 4, I believe. She is in grade 2. She's a very comfortable reader. So yeah, we've really been enjoying these books, but they are great for those children that are kind of going over from picture books to chapter books, because these still have pictures in them, but they are a chapter book, so it's kind of a nice way to kind of get your feet wet with chapter books. So this one has 6 chapters, and this is just kind of what the series 2 books look like. The pictures are beautiful. And yeah, she's really been enjoying these. We've read a few from the series already, and they are wonderful. Another really nice feature about these books is they come with a little built-in ribbon bookmark, which is very nice for holding your spot. You don't have to worry about losing a bookmark or anything. So that's really nice. And they are hardcover, which is wonderful. And some of them actually come with a CD that has like, they can read along to it, and it has music and little sound effects, as far as I understand. We haven't tried the ones with the CD. So this is the Enchanted Castle, and then we have one from the Fairy Ponies series. This one is the Enchanted Mirror, and again, hardcover, and it comes with a bookmark. This one is yellow. I don't know if you can see that in there. And this one is a series 3. So I'll just kind of give you a glimpse inside of what that would look like. So this is just, I guess, like a little map of the town. And then the chapters, there's about 7 chapters in this book. And this is how the pages look. So there's less pictures in this one, in series 3. Well, for this series anyway, because we had read a series 4 book, and it did have quite a few pictures in that one. But this one has a few less, so this is really nice, again, for that transition. So this is the last one that I grabbed from the Young Reading series, and this one is also series 2. And this one is The Shocking Story of Electricity. So I'll just, again, kind of show you. We got the bookmark in here, and it's just a little story about electricity. Lots of pictures, and this one is an educational one, so they are learning something too. So the contents of this one are electricity everywhere, early days, electrical experiments, useful electricity, electrifying electricity today, a safe electricity experiment, and electricity safety tips. So that is cool. So the next book I got is the Usborne Creative Writer's Handbook. So this one is also hardcover, which I love. I prefer hardcover books whenever I can get them, because they're just always a little bit more durable. And it's got a little strap here to keep the book shut. So just a little explanation of this book. This excellent book gives you all the help you need to write better stories, blogs, scripts, and poetry, with lists of inspiring words and tips on editing and grammar. See how well-known writers put techniques into practice, and try out your own ideas on the jotting pages. So I'll just give you a little glimpse inside here. Here are the contents. So it's got ideas, planning, writing stories, poetry and song, nonfiction, rules and word lists, jottings, and here's getting started. Ideas. So I'm really excited to just always have this on hand for when we're doing writing. We homeschool, so this will definitely get put to good use. Right, I'm really excited about this book. I've been eyeing this one for a little bit too, and so glad I finally went ahead and got it. It is the Usborne Encyclopedia of World History, and it comes with the internet links, so that's always nice. This newly updated book will introduce you to world history from prehistoric times to the start of the 21st century. Find out about dinosaurs, the first humans, ancient Egypt, the Aztec Empire, medieval Europe, the First World War, and many more fascinating subjects. It includes clear descriptions of historical events. So let's jump inside and take a look. I actually have not taken a look at this book yet because I got my order in yesterday and I've just kind of left them all on my desk and haven't really looked at all of them. I did look at a few of them, but not this one. So here are the contents, which you probably won't be able to see because it's small writing. So I do plan to do a review on this book once I've kind of had a chance to use it and we can see how we like it, but I am very excited to use this one. I've heard good things. So this one has a bunch of internet links that you can use to get even more information on these topics. So this one is the prehistoric world. And then we're just gonna jump ahead to the changing world. And there's just trying to give you little snippets. Here's dinosaurs, mammals. Here we've got Europe's first villages. And the Egyptian Empire. Life in ancient Africa. If I told you everything that was in this book, we'd be here for a while, so I'm gonna leave it there. But like I said, I will do a more in-depth review of this book once we get a chance to use it. This one is a soft cover, and which I think is nice because I think that it will be more flexible like when we're reading it. The pages are good quality, so I'm excited to use this. So the next book we have here is the Usborne Big Picture book, General Knowledge, and it's hardcover. So this book is basically just filled with random facts, and I know that my 12-year-old is going to love this, and I cannot wait to dive into this and read this myself. And even my husband said he was interested and wanted to read this. So I will just kind of give you a look inside. So the facts are kind of broken down by category. This one is around the world. The next is animals. Oop, this way. Your body. On the move. And I'm just going to give you a random fact. The longest bicycle ever made is over 3 times longer than a bus. The Beijing subway system is the busiest in the world. Over 9 million people use it every day. And there's just a bunch of other random facts. I'll see if I can pull another one for you. If your child likes sports, there's a whole section on sports. The longest point in a tennis tournament lasted 29 minutes in 1984. Vicki Nelson and Jean Hepner hit the ball over the net 643 times before one of them missed. So just a really interesting, fun book. And then next we have the See Inside Weather and Climate book. So I'm really excited about this book because we are learning about weather right now. So this will be perfect to add into that. This one is a flap book and it's got over 100 flaps in it. So I'm just gonna give you a little look inside. I haven't even read this book yet. I'm so excited to do that. So yeah, there's just a bunch of different flaps. This page is what's the weather like today, and then the contents. And then where does weather come from? And then just lots of different flaps on every page. World climates, water and clouds, and then got a picture here of the water cycle. So I'm very excited to dive into this one. Last but not least, we've got the Usborne Little Lift and Look book, and this one is Garden. So we've got little flaps that are easy to lift up for little hands. So this one says, "What's that busy buzzing?" And we lift up and we see little bee. So that is just a really fun book. This one is great for spring, and this one would actually be really perfect to add into like an Easter basket. So like I said before, I do plan to do some flip through videos of some of these books. If there is one in particular that you would like for me to do a flip through video on, just leave that down below in the comments. If you are wanting a review on a certain book or book series, leave that in the comments as well, and I will try to get to those and do those videos. So that's it for me for today. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out on any new videos. I do have my email address in the description box. If you need to contact me or ask me any questions or to order a book, I would be happy to help you out. But that's it for today, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.